Welcome to another episode of Redesigning Your Relationships podcast. I am your host, Giovanna Burgess White, with my co-host.
Hello, everyone. I am Yvette Valdenegro.
And you're probably going, oh my God, 2 times in one day, we're giving you a bonus episode. My partner in crime didn't even know we were doing that.
No.
But sometimes I just got to surprise you with life.
I have the Heights train and I've got the Geo train. Welcome to my world, everyone.
As you know, we have been networking like crazy women. We have been divining and conquering Houston. And one of the things that keeps on coming up with everyone that I meet, not just women, men too, is just being tired of being tired and being overwhelmed. So we wanted to do a real quick episode on life work balance. And no, I did not say that wrong. I know you're thinking, you meant what, work life balance? No, absolutely not. Life work balance. What does it mean? What does it feel like? And how we are helping women just rebalance the relationship with their business. So we're going to help you with that today.
Okay, let's just start with work. That's anything you put your mind to that is obviously money related. It can even be volunteering because it's not you personal time. It's something that your work doesn't necessarily have to mean like you're getting a paycheck for it. And then life. Like you have a life. I think we all forget that we actually have a life. And if those two things are not balanced, one is completely taking over the other. And so actually we meet a lot of people who are either way into their life and then complain that their business or what their activities are or whatever else they're doing is not going well. It's not growing. It's not where they want it to be. They're super frustrated, or people are so into their work that their life is falling apart and their relationships are falling apart because it's out of balance. And just like we know everything else, moderation, and that balanced life, there's such an inner peace that comes with it.
And we meet women and men in all realms of life, and a lot of people are working 9 to 5s, have a side hustle. Some people are full-time entrepreneurs. Some people have multiple businesses. And so again, we just keep on hearing how they're not getting what they want out of their business, or they don't have a life. They're not even really living a life other than work. And especially for our entrepreneurs, small business owners who are moms, kids are out of school. We had a couple episodes back on just what does your summer schedule look like, and how you should be really having that balance with your business. So we just kind of wanted to talk about what we're doing in the next couple of weeks and how we can help you really truly find a life work balance. And for those of you guys who were at our workshop last month, I know they were like mind blown that we started our calendar booking everything in life, vacations, time off, the ideal work schedule. And I still feel like a lot of the women in our class are still like, it doesn't make sense, but it does make sense. So we're here to tell you that we do have those solutions, and it does take a lot of pausing, which most people are like, oh, I don't have time to pause. You have to pause and reassess and look at what it is that you really want in work and with your life. And do you have a list of both? And what does that look like? What does that feel like? And are you excited about it? Because I feel like right now it's just everyone's like running in circles, and it's like, oh, like, no, I haven't taken my vacation, or I took my vacation and I had to work, or I haven't even planned a vacation. How many women have you met that are like, oh, and I haven't even had a vacation for like years? And I'm like, why? Like, what's holding you back for taking time off? You don't have to go anywhere. Just pause.
Well, let me just say this. I can feel you through the stream yard, all this. I can feel you through the podcast because I know you have such a passion for this. I know that this is an area, I'll just be honest, that I myself thought I was doing really well in until I took your workshop. And I'm like, I have to up level this real quick, which is good. I'm like super happy about it. But the reason why I think we feel so strongly about this is that in all reality, what we do all of our time, our careers, we're actually in a relationship with our careers, our jobs, however we want to say that. And it kind of sounds weird. Like, how in the world can you be in a relationship? And our definition of a relationship is anything that you're connecting to, you have a behavior towards, or an emotion. Those are all feelings, because that feeling that I have towards, I'm a relationship coach, that's a feeling. That's like all based on, like, I'm excited when I get up in the morning, because I'm excited, whatever I'm going to do, whoever I'm going to meet, doing all the things is no longer like this weight. It's like such a release, because I'm so excited about what I'm going to do. That's a feeling. I remember those feelings of getting up and just thinking, I don't want to do this, or this is going to be so taxing on my body, or this is going to be such a long day, or I'm going to be sweating to death. Whatever it was not a good feeling. Even though I loved my clients, there was still part of me that was like, I'm just not, like, this is just getting harder and harder and harder to do. So it is a feeling. We're having a relationship. That's why we include it with the components of everything that we do relationship wise, because we are connecting, we are having a behavior, and we are in an emotion. And all of that is completely affecting a personal life, a personal self, because it all starts from within. So whatever's happening from within, if you're constantly being bombarded with the work, that's all you see. You're not engaging in the other wonderful relationships that you have. The other thing that I just want to say is that I'm learning myself. A lot of what we think and feel and our behaviors and all of those emotions are wrapped around something that happened in the past, a belief that we have, or something that we're just kind of tied to. And those are all mental things that we call paradigms, and that are mind shifts or mindsets. We think a certain way. That's why we're acting a certain way. We're stuck in ruts because we've been doing it forever. We were taught to do it this way. Someone said, this is the way to make your business do this, or this is the way you're supposed to be in a relationship, or this is the way you're supposed to whatever. Some of those shoulds we're doing that we just, like you said, it's just like a vicious circle that people are just over and over. Why? And like you just said, reset or arrest, take a pause and say, why? Why am I doing this? Why am I spending time? Why am I doing something I don't want to be doing? Or why is this completely aggravating me? Take the time to figure out seriously. And this is kind of like sad news, but literally I just told you before we jumped on, found out that a dear friend of mine had passed away. And those are the moments that you seriously think to yourself, that's the why. Because we're not guaranteed any of life, but we're so blessed to have it. So why not the time that you have with your family, your loved ones? Why are you even working? You know that cliche, like, you know how that people go, oh, I work so much just so I can provide for my family. The family that never sees you, the family that's not engaged with you, the family that can't even talk to you. I can't tell you how many times my kids will laugh because I used to do this. I got in the phone and I'd be like, like, shh, why? And I can't go back. I can't go back in time and go get that. But I can develop, learn completely. I have total control.
Oh no.
What I can do now
we kind
that
of
are important and amazing.
I kind of lost you there, but yes, you're back. Your Wi-Fi went a little low.
Wonky. Anyway, I can't go back, but I can handle the now, and I have the power to make the choices now. So in all reality, and I know this is, we get real, point the finger. If you're going to sit there and, I'm going to say it, bitch and moan about crap in your relationship, your business, or whatever, don't point the finger at everyone else, because everyone else is making the decisions for you. You're making the decisions for yourself.
Yep. So if you're seeing us, because I'm sure you're seeing a lot of us at events, we're networking. We are really, like, when people ask us what we do, we are relationship coaches, but it's not one of those things where like, and we solve all the problems. But we do want to be able to help you with whatever problem it is, with whatever relationship it is. And this is why we did this bonus episode, because we keep on hearing the same thing over and over. Tired, overwhelmed, stressed out, anxious, the relationship with my husband, the relationship with my kids. I don't have a healthy relationship with my business. And we are, partnering up with JNC Branding to do an amazing workshop. It's one day, too many workshops, a lot of one-on-one work, not only with, the professional side of your business, but what does creating life work balance look like? We're going to give you the tools. We're going to teach you those things. We're going to talk about boundaries and how you have to establish those, not just with your surroundings, with your family, with society, but with yourself, because everything starts within. We talk about this all the time. You have to be the best version of you before you can do any relationship in life. So that's why we did the bonus episode. You'll probably be getting a link to this if you didn't watch it live. We'll have it on the podcast as well. As we're meeting women out there, we feel, this is our service, this is our duty, and we're putting this workshop together for you. We're created by women like you, for you. And there's not going to be a lot of times that we're going to do this. Yvette and I do workshops once a month, but this is going to be a powerhouse of 5 women doing this workshop for you and just really helping you level up your business and level up yourself and what that should look like, because the relationship with yourself is the number one relationship. Nobody else can take that away from you. And if you don't have a relationship with yourself, you're not going to have a strong business, a strong relationship with your partner, with your kids, with your coworkers, with your parents, with your friends. So if you didn't get anything out of this episode, is you have to have a really good relationship with yourself to have it anywhere else.
And here's the greatest part, because I feel like it's like, whoa, real serious, but the wonderful part is it doesn't have to be that way. That's what I love about what we do. It doesn't have to be. So if you're sitting there listening like, oh my gosh, they're so right, but no, it does not have to. It is an absolute choice to change your circumstances or how things are done around you. So if you choose and you want, it can happen.
Yep. So come see us. We're going to do that on August 9th. We're also partnering with Sesh Co-workings. They have an amazing, I haven't got to see it, but I know you did and the girls did, new space down in Midtown. They grand opened a couple of weeks ago. So we are going to have our workshop there. You could get the link on any platform that you're watching now. It's in the actual copy, and then you also can get it in the comments. And if you're watching on Instagram, you can go to the link in our profile and grab your tickets. We really do think it's important. We wouldn't have put this together and we wouldn't be doing a bonus episode if we weren't seeing that this is absolutely needed. And really, we're here to serve you and to connect you with other women like you. So we will see you soon. Remember, every week we have a live on Wednesday and a brand new episode on Friday. And if there's any topic you want to hear about or somebody that you want us to have on, please let us know, because we do the show for you. So until next time.
All right.
Bye. Okay. Good job.
It's still live.
Oh. Just kidding.